Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So chapter 14. Now you all have a little bit of idea about this probability thing, right? Like whenever people ask you what is the probability of raining today, okay? So you will look at the weather condition, and if the sky is cloudy and the weather is gloomy, then you might say yes, the probability of raining today is higher. So you understand the concept of probability, right? In general, if I want to put it into words, it will be like this: that the chances of happening something, okay, the chances of happening something or the chances of not happening something. So the what are the probability of not raining today? So the chances of happening something or not happening something. This is what is probability. Okay. Now you might ask, sir, okay, we have the concept of probability, but what is the relationship with this probability with mathematics? Why are we studying in mathematics? Because today, inshallah, we will learn how to put the probability into numbers. Like sometimes we say that 70% chances that it will rain today. You see the number 70%. So we will try to quantify this probability. Whenever I say that the probability of happening something is 90%, what does that tell you? That it is almost certain that it will happen. There is a very less chance that it will not happen. Okay. So in that way, inshallah, we will try to numberize the probability. How to do that? Inshallah, we will learn gradually. But before that, we have to know some terminologies. Okay. So what are those terminologies? First of all, random experiment. What we understand by random experiment? Random experiment is anything that we do. Let us say I tossed a coin. I have a coin and I tossed it up. Okay, so tossing the coin, it is an experiment. Okay, the first thing that we learn that what is experiment? Experiment is whatever we do. Or let us say we roll a dice. I hope you know what a dice is, right? While playing Ludo, there is something, a cube shaped thing that you throw on the Ludo board and it gives you a number from 1 to 6. I hope you understand what is dice now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you throw a dice. Throwing of a dice is an experiment. That means whatever we do is under experiment. Okay. Any event is experiment. Okay. Now, then the next thing we will learn is event. ইভেন্ট এটাকে বাংলায় যদি বলি এটা হচ্ছে ঘটনা। যেমন মনে করো when we toss a coin, okay, if you there is a the two outcome can be there, right? At first let me explain what outcome is. Outcome means result. Whenever you do some experiment, definitely there will be at least one or more than one result, right? Okay, like if you toss a coin, this is an experiment, there can be two outcomes. First one, you can get a head, or second one, you can get a tail. So if you get a head, this is an event, এটা একটা ঘটনা। কি ঘটনা ঘটছে? তুমি কয়েন টস করছিলা এবং তুমি কি পাইছো? তুমি হেড পাইছো। সো এটা হচ্ছে একটা ইভেন্ট, এটা একটা ঘটনা। সো এই ইভেন্টটা আর আউটকামটা অলমোস্ট অনেকে মানে একটু ম্যাথ মানে মিক্স করে ফেলে, ঠিক আছে? সো এই জিনিসটা একটু আলাদাভাবে বোঝার চেষ্টা করো। যেমন এক্সপেরিমেন্ট, এইখান থেকে তুমি যে রেজাল্ট গুলা পাইতে পারো সেই রেজাল্ট গুলাকে বলা হয় আউটকাম। যেমন একটা ডাইস কে তুমি যদি রোল করো, হাউ মেনি আউটকাম ইজ পসিবল? How many outcome is possible?
6.
Outcome is possible. You may get any number between 1 to 6. You may get 1, you may get 2, you may get 3, you may get 4, 5 or 6. So 6 outcomes are possible. That means the result, the possible results of an experiment are called outcome. এখন মনে করো তুমি যখন একবার এটা রোল করলা, you have thrown a dice, then what will happen? If you throw a dice, then what will happen? You will get only one number, right? Let us say you got 5. So এই যে 5 তুমি পাইছো, এটা একটা ঘটনা না? এই ঘটনাটাই হচ্ছে ইভেন্ট। ওকে, Now the definitions are not much important because in the question, creative question, definitions are not asked. But still, whenever I use this term event in future or experiment or outcome, you should be understanding what I am referring to. Okay. Acha. Now, some events are called equally likely event. Okay, event, equally likely event. What are those? Equally likely event. Equal means you understand, likely means possibility. Okay, event, that means the events, those will have equal possibility. Like whenever I toss a coin, if I ask you what are the chances of getting a head, you might say 50%. And what is the possibility of getting a tail? That is also 50%, 50-50, right? Is there any logic behind it that you will tell me that getting the probability of head is more? Is there any logic behind that?
No.
There is no logic, right? Always you will tell me, sir, it is 50-50, 50-50. So getting a head is an event, getting a tail, that is also an event. These two events are equally likely. That means the possibility of happening these events are equal. It's not like that it will be higher and another one will be lower. Like mostly, if you ask me, sir, what is the probability that you might go to work today? Now the possibility of this one going to work is definitely higher, because if I'm not sick, if some natural calamity doesn't occur, or if some accident doesn't take place, so what will happen? Normally what is supposed to happen? I will go to work, right? Inshallah. So the possibility of going to work is higher. So and the possibility of not going to work, it is less. So you can see that the possibility is not equal. So they are not equally likely events. Okay, understood? The concept of equally likely events. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Same we can say for throwing a dice. Whenever I'm throwing a dice, if I ask you what is the probability of getting 1 and what is the probability of getting 2, you will say that the probabilities are equal. You may get 1 and the probability of getting 2, that is also same, right? What are the probabilities? How much is it? The number, inshallah, that we'll learn in future, but for now, we understand from our common sense that the probability of getting each number is equal. The probability of getting 1 is equal to the probability or the chances of getting 6, right? Okay, any one of the number getting the probability is same. Okay. Then mutually exclusive events. The next topic is mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive events. Now, whenever exclusive means what? One will exclude the chances of the other. Like when I toss a coin, let us say I got a head. Now, is there any possibility that I will get a tail? In this throwing itself, not in the next throwing. Okay, in this throwing itself, is there any probability that this head will become tail now?
No.
So if you have already gotten a head, that excludes the probability of getting a tail, correct or not? That cancels
Yes.
the probability of getting a tail. So this is a mutually exclusive event. Now you might ask, sir, okay, we understood mutually exclusive event, but can you give an example of an event which are not mutually exclusive? Yes, I can give. Let us see. Let us say you and your brother both go to school. Okay. Now, if I tell you that you are going to school today, does that exclude the probability of your brother going to school? Does that affect
No.
the probability of your brother going to school? No. There is a possibility that your brother also might go and he might not go. So your going does not exclude the other event, right? Both might happen. But here, while I'm tossing a coin, both cannot happen. Like getting a head and tail together, it can never happen. Correct or not? Is it possible? It is impossible, right? We are not talking about any kind of, we will talk about the normal incidents. We will not talk about some kind of magic or something, okay? Let's be normal, okay? Natural. So that is why you see, you're going to the school is not exclusive with your brother going to school. They are not mutually exclusive event. If one happens, other one will not happen. It is not like that. But if you get a head, then definitely you did not get a tail. So the probability of happening the other one becomes 0. Do you understand my point? Mutually exclusive, they exclude each other. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. So the definitions of all these terms are given in your book and explained also. Kindly go through them, and if you come across any doubt, inshallah, let me know in the future classes. I'm not going through the lines of the book, okay? I'm just explaining the concept. Then favorable outcome. uh, Favorable outcome means we know that whenever we do an experiment, there are several outcomes. Like when you toss a coin, there will be, actually you might be thinking, sir, why are you giving an example of tossing a coin or rolling a dice? Because most of the problems that you are going to solve are related to these two. They will say you have tossed a coin, you have rolled a dice. So that is why I'm trying to explain all the things, based on this. Okay. Okay. So let us see. So favorable outcome means, if I ask you, what is the probability that you are tossing a coin, okay? So what is the probability of getting a head? We express it in this way, P of H. P means probability, H means head. So what is the probability of getting a head? Now there are two outcomes, right? Head and tail. What is the probability you are counting of? Head. Headed probability to চাও তাই না? So head is your favorable outcome now. Do you understand? Yeah? Okay. So we were discussing about favorable outcome. Okay. So there will be several outcome of an experiment. Out of all those outcome, okay, so out of all those outcome, not everyone will be in our favor. Okay, so whenever we are calculating the probability of getting a head, now head is our favorable outcome and other outcomes are not our favorable. Okay, so then sample space and sample point, let us try to understand this one. What is sample space and what is sample point? Let us say I did an experiment. I tossed a coin. What are the outcomes possible? Can you tell me?
Head and
tail.
Tail. These are the two outcomes possible. So I wrote H and T. Now, if I make a set, how to make a set? Just put second bracket, right? So it will become a set. Now this set is called sample space. Sample space. That means the set of all possible outcome is called sample space. See, very simple definition. The set of all possible outcome is called sample space of a particular experiment. What is sample point? Each of them are sample point. This is a sample point and this is another sample point. So how many sample points are there?
Two.
Now let us say I have rolled a dice. So what are the possible outcomes? I might get 1, I might get 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6. I might get any one of them. So these are the possible outcome. So if I make a set with them, then this is the sample space. Clear? So sample space is basically a set of all possible outcomes. How many sample points are there?
6.
6. So you have understood. You have got the concept of sample space and sample point, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, let us try to understand the formula of probability. Whenever I will tell you calculate the probability of this one, there is a particular formula through which you need to calculate it. What is that? Inshallah, we were going to learn it. Always remember, before solving any problem, you have to write this formula and then you have to proceed. So probability is equal to number of favorable outcome divided by number of possible outcome. Okay, now we are going to apply it. Then it will be clear to you what is the number of favorable outcome and what is the number of possible outcome. Okay, let us say we did an experiment. We tossed a coin. So if I ask you, what is the probability of getting a head? So at first, we need to see number of possible outcomes. So when you toss a coin, how many outcomes are possible?
2.
2, because you may get head or you may get tail. So number of possible outcome is 2. Out of that, how many are in your favor?
1.
1. So number of favorable outcome is 1. So 1 by 2, half is the probability of getting head. We know, right? If I ask you that what is the probability of getting a head or tail, you may say 50-50. So তুমি এখন বলতে পারো স্যার আপনি তো এখন বললেন 50-50 বাট এখন আবার এখানে 1/2 50-50 আমরা যেটা বলি সেটা হচ্ছে পার্সেন্টেজ অলওয়েজ রিমেম্বার 50% আমরা যখন কোনো কিছু বলি যে এটা 50-50 চান্স 50% চান্স তো তাইলে 50% মানে কি পার্সেন্ট মানে হচ্ছে আউট অফ 100 তো তাইলে দেখো 51 যা 50 52 যা 100 so basically 50% এটাকে যদি আমরা শুধু নাম্বার এক্সপ্রেস করি it will be half 1/2 is it clear? Okay, so similarly what is the probability of getting a tail? Again, number of possible outcome is 2 and out of them only 1. Now head is our favorable outcome. So how many favorable outcome we have? 1. Out of 2 only 1 is in our favor. So we will write 2. 1. So you see equally likely events. The probability of getting a head is half. The probability of getting a tail is half. So equally likely event. Now let us see for another event. Now let us say that we have rolled a dice. Dice এটাকে বাংলায় আমরা ছক্কা বলি আর কি. Okay, rolled a dice. So what is the probability of getting 1? দেখি তোমরা আমি এক্সপ্লেইন করার আগে কেউ বলতে পারো কিনা what is the probability of getting 1?
1/6.
1/6. Because number of possible outcome. When you roll a dice, how many outcome is possible? 6 outcome is possible. You may get 1, you may get 2, you may get 3. Likewise, 6 events are possible. So number of possible outcome is 6. Out of that 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of this 6, how many are in your favor? Because I asked what is the probability of getting 1. So how many? Only one outcome.
1.
So it will be 1/6. Can you tell me what is the probability of getting 2?
1/6.
Again 1/6. Because total 6 outcome, out of them only 1 is in my favor, 2. Right? Likewise, if I ask you what is the probability of 3? 1/6. Probability of 4? 1/6. Let us take a break. Okay, so let us continue. So you can see that these are also equally likely event. Okay, now please don't ask like if the probability of getting 1 is 1/6, then why probability of getting 2 is not 2/6? Understood? If there is any doubt, then let me know. Okay, everyone will be 1/6 because probability of getting 5. Okay, so out of 6 only one outcome is there which is in your favor, right? It's not about the number. It's not about which number you are getting. It's about the number of favorable outcome. How many numbers are in your favor? Only one number is in your favor. Now this might change a little depending on what question you are asked. Like, let us see. This question might seem a little interesting to you. What is the probability of getting an even number? So now, please answer this question. What is the number of possible outcome? How
Sir,
many?
3 by 6.
একটা করে answer দাও. What is the number of possible outcome?
3.
Possible outcome 3.
6. No, sir, 6.
There are 6 possible outcomes. Out of them, how many are in your favor?
3. 3.
They are in your favor because they asked even number. So even number 1, 2, 3. 3 even numbers are there. So 3 outcomes are your favorable outcome or in your favor. So number of favorable outcome is 3. So it will be 1 by 2. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So the answer will be half. If I ask you what is the probability of getting even number, odd number,
3 by 6.
it will still be 3 by 6 because 1, 3, 5. 3 odd numbers are there. So 3 by 6, again it will be 1 by 2. So when you have 6 number, from 1 to 6, there are 6 number. Out of that, what is the probability of getting even number? That is 50%. And what is the probability of getting odd number? That is also 50%. Half, right? Okay. So again, if I ask you, what is the probability? This one I want to know from Fatima Akbar. Fatima Akbar, are you there? Fatima?
Yes, sir.
I will ask you a question now. Try to answer, okay? No problem if you make mistake. We are here to learn. What is the probability of getting a number greater than 4? So what is the probability of getting a number
Okay, sir.
greater than 4? So what will be the possible outcome? What are the possible outcome?
Sir, আমি বললি
6.
6. Possible outcome is 6. Very good. Then how many favorable outcome do you have?
2.
2. Very good. Because greater than 4. How many numbers are there? 2 numbers. 2 numbers are there which are greater than 4. So number of favorable outcome is 2. 1, 2. 2 numbers are in your favor. So 2. So the answer will be
1 by 3.
1 by
1 by 3.
So is it clear?
স্যার
হ্যাঁ বলো।
এখানে তো গ্রেটার দেন 4 বলে দিছে, তো আবার আমরা 6 কেন নিব? নাম্বার অফ পসিবল আউটকাম
পসিবল আউটকাম তো সবগুলাই। তুমি যখন একটা ডাইস রোল করবা তখন পসিবল আউটকাম সবগুলা না। তুমি 1 পাইতে পারো, 2 ও পাইতে পারো, 3 ও পাইতে পারো, 4 ও পাইতে পারো। বাট আমি তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করলাম 4 এর বড় পাওয়ার সম্ভাবনা কতটুকু? তো তখন তোমার ফেভারেবল আউটকাম হবে কি যে কোনগুলা তোমার ফেভারে। তুমি চাও 4 এর থেকে বড়। 4 এর থেকে বড় কি কি নাম্বার আছে? 5 আর 6 দুইটা আছে না? তো নাম্বার অফ ফেভারেবল আউটকাম উইল বি 2। তোমার এই যে কন্ডিশন, এই কন্ডিশনের উপর ডিপেন্ড করবে ফেভারেবল আউটকাম কয়টা হবে। বাট পসিবল আউটকাম এটা তো অলওয়েজ 6। যখনই তুমি ডাইস রোল করবা পসিবল আউটকাম ইজ অলওয়েজ 6 বিকজ তুমি 6টার মধ্যে যে কোনোটা পাইতে পারো। তোমার ফেভারেবল আউটকাম কয়টা হবে সেটা ডিপেন্ড করবে তুমি কন্ডিশন কি দিতেছো। কি বলতে বুঝতে পারছো?
জি স্যার।
So greater than 4, this will be affecting the number of favorable outcome, not the number of possible outcome. Okay? So I think মোটামুটি probability যে বেসিক টাস্ক আমি তোমাদেরকে দিতে চাইছিলাম সেটা মোটামুটি তোমাদেরকে দিতে পারছি। তো আমরা একটু রিভাইজ করি যে আমরা কি কি শিখলাম আজকে। We learned what is experiment. What is experiment? I want to hear from someone of you. Nahida, can you tell me what is experiment?
স্যার আমি বুঝছি কিন্তু বুঝাইতে পারবো না।
এটা তো ডেফিনিশন না। ডেফিনিশন না মানে এটা তো আমি একদম ইজি ভাষায় বলছিলাম। আচ্ছা যাই হোক। নাজমুল
মানে ইভেন্ট বাইর করার জন্য আমরা যেটা করি।
এই যে এখন তো পারছো। এখন কেমনে পারছো? নাজমুল তুমি তখন আনসার দিতে চাইছিলা, তোমাকে সুযোগ দিই নাই, তুমি মন খারাপ করছো হবে।
আরে না 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 স্যার, কোনো মন খারাপ করিনি, সমস্যা নেই। অন্য কাউকে জিজ্ঞেস করুন, সমস্যা নেই স্যার, ইটস ওকে।
জিজ্ঞেস করলাম না তুমি ভয় পাইছো। ঘটনাটা কি? মানে অন্যদেরকে কোশ্চেন জিজ্ঞেস করলে তখন তোমার অনেক চুলকানি উঠে যায়, স্যার আমি আনসার দিব, আমি আনসার দিব। আর তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করতে যাচ্ছি আর তুমি আনসার দিতে যাচ্ছ না কেন?
স্যার নিজেকে জিজ্ঞেস করলে পারি না, কিন্তু অন্যকে জিজ্ঞেস করলে তখন ঠিকই অ্যান্সারটা মনে চলে আসে।
কোনো কথা হলো? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, যাই হোক। তো এক্সপেরিমেন্ট বুঝলাম, দেন ইভেন্ট আউটকাম এগুলো লেস দেন 1 মিনিট বাকি। আচ্ছা যাই হোক, তো তোমরা মোটামুটি কনসেপ্টটা ধরতে পারছো। তো বইটা পড়বা। আমি সবসময় তোমাদেরকে বলি যে বই রিডিং করতে হবে। এই যে যেসব টপিকগুলো আমি ডিসকাস করছি এগুলো বইতে আছে। যদি রিডিং করো এমসিকিউ আনসার করতে পারবে ইনশাআল্লাহ। ওকে, শুধু এক্সারসাইজগুলো সলভ করে এনাফ না, আমাদেরকে বই রিডিং করতে হবে। তো সবাই ভালো থাকো ইনশাআল্লাহ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।